Did you get banned?
No fucking way! No way!
You got banned?
Dude, what the fuck did I do?
What's up everyone, and welcome back to Top5Central. Getting banned from your favorite video game is like a punch to the gut, because as much as you want to play it, you have to do the walk of shame of getting a new account, rebuying the game, and so much more. Well, Fortnite hasn't exactly taken it easy on cheaters, so today we're looking at 5 kids who got banned from Fortnite. Now, leave a like on the video if you hate video game hackers, and comment if you've ever come across a hacker before. I mean, I've played video games for years, so looking at games like Modern Warfare 2, H1Z1, PUBG, and more is an absolute nightmare. But anyways, let's get right into it. Number 5. Getting banned from a game sucks, but there are worse things that could happen. Well, this kid didn't just get banned from playing Fortnite, he actually got sued by the creators of the game. I'm not joking, it's a super complicated story, but the quick version is he downloaded an aimbot to help him cheat, and he was found out when one of his Let's Plays got flagged for copyright. Normally, that kind of behavior would just get you banned, but the developers were really sick of people cheating, so they took things even further. They managed to say that him altering the game had made them lose money, and that gave them a reason to take him to court. The thing is, it's hard to know whether it's even legal to sue a 14-year-old, especially since he didn't get his mom's permission to buy the game in the first place. Not just that, but it's weird that they've gone after this kid and not the people developing the cheat software, because he's not the only one doing it. Either way, he's wound up with way more than a ban, so you might want to think twice about using an aimbot next time you play.
Don't cheat in video games. Cheating is a huge problem for Fortnite, and so what does Epic Games, the creator of Fortnite, do? They make a statement. They made a statement on their website saying that they're gonna strike down on these cheaters. They're gonna get them. They didn't say how though. They said, we don't want to give too many clues about what we're doing, but we're going to roll out tools. Epic Games just going like gonna give too many clues how we're gonna stop these cheaters, but we have some ideas. About a week later, it comes out that Epic sues Fortnite cheaters for copyright infringement. It seems a bit weird to sue someone cheating for copyright infringement, like that's how they strike down on them. But apparently, I might be wrong, I don't really understand the whole coding bit, but they're changing the coding, which they don't own the copyright to, and they're not allowed to.
Number 4. We've already talked about how much of a problem Fortnite has with cheating, so I get that they've already had to take steps to fix it. The thing is, some of the ways they've tried to stop people have just not worked, and have ended up with people getting banned for some pretty hilarious reasons. Basically, these two guys were just playing around on a swing set because they knew it would glitch out and look super funny. Like, it didn't give them any advantages, it just made their characters look dumb and float around, but they still got banned pretty much instantly. Makes absolutely no sense, right? Well, it turns out Fortnite's new anti-cheat update saw what they were doing and flagged it, because it looked like the glitch was some kind of like flying hack apparently. Thankfully, they had footage of their gameplay so they could prove that's not what was going on, but they still got permabanned for playing on swings. Yeesh.
It's not working. Oh, what the fuck? Was I banned? I got banned. Yo, were you banned? We were jumping on the swings, man.
Number 3. I think we could all agree that pranking a little kid is super mean, but I've got to be honest with you guys, this prank is so clever that it's kind of worth it. I mean, King Kenny has had to put up with a lot because of his little brother. He's even had bottles smashed over his head, so I can understand him wanting revenge. So what'd he do? Well, he literally made a video of a fake Fortnite loading screen, which must have taken a pretty long time, and then called his brother down to play. The thing is, the fake screen said he had been permanently banned for aggressive behavior. Oops. I'm not joking, the kid's reaction is pretty funny, because he starts threatening his big brother with a baseball bat, but then he just puts himself to bed. Then he comes back and Kenny's in his room when he's just trying to chill out, and manages to throw some pretty brutal punches. I know the whole thing is mostly a joke, but it's actually a great idea for a prank, because I think we all know someone who takes their games a little bit too seriously, am I right?
What?
What does it say?
You've permanently been banned.
Wait, what?
What?
Are you being serious right now? Oh my god, it says you have been permanently banned due to aggressive behavior. Do you know what happened, right? Do you remember when you hit me on the head whilst playing Fortnite with the glass bottle?
Yeah,
Do you remember?
You made me rage. You keep on saying I was running.
But that doesn't deserve to be hit on the head with a glass bottle.
Yes, it does.
So I decided to call Fortnite up and I decided to tell them to ban you from your aggressive behavior. So you're never ever going to be able to play Fortnite ever again. That's your account and it's been banned, alright?
What about the Xbox then?
The Xbox, I'm going to tell them to ban that account too. Yeah? No, leave the baseball bat down. You started this. Put the baseball bat bat down.
Like you with this, like.
Do you want me to ban your Xbox One as well?
If you try to do that, I'll hit you with this.
No,
I'll
Fortnite.
hit you like how Richie did it in it.
Put the baseball bat down, alright?
Number 2. You know how I said some people take their games too seriously? Well, I think you'll agree that this next guy is the perfect example. I mean, most of the people on this list have been banned from Fortnite for life, but this kid just wound up having to take 5 days off. Not so bad, right? Except looking at the kid's Snapchat story, you'd think it was the end of the world. I mean, the kid is just spinning around on his chair and screaming, and at one point, it sounds like he's pretty close to tears. In fact, I'd normally feel bad for the guy, but the Snapchat filters just make it way too funny to feel sorry for him. Like, the kid's mouth is huge, and his voice is super high-pitched, so whenever he starts complaining, he sounds like a really angry chipmunk. Plus, the kid starts talking about all the things he'd give up to play Fortnite again, and he pulls out a pair of brand new looking white Vans. So I'm guessing the kid can afford to find a new hobby for just a couple days.
Bro, I'm asleep. Ban me from Fortnite for 5 days! 5 days! That's all I play! It's Fortnite! And you're gonna ban me! Oh my god! Like, honestly, ban me from anything else but Fortnite. Ban me on Madden for all I care. I just wanna play Fortnite!
Okay, here's our honorable mention. Now, I don't know what it is about vloggers pulling Fortnite pranks on their little brothers, but it must happen quite a lot, because this is the second one on the list. Yeah, you heard me right. Adam B99 decided to trick his brother into thinking he had been banned from Fortnite, and the results are pretty crazy. Like, he made a fake screen saying he had been banned for cheating, but then he had to wait for his brother to turn on the PS4 and then leave. As soon as he walked out, Adam had to sneak in and put the photo onto the console, and even though it was tense, he pulled it off perfectly. Not just that, but the poor kid was totally convinced. He just stared at a screen in shock and then ran to get his brother. It's actually kind of adorable, because he's so upset at being called a cheater, and then he goes from sad to angry real quick. Thankfully, he does tell him it's all a prank eventually, and the kid is amazed at how the USB works, which is even better.
What do you mean?
You have been permanently banned due to cheating.
I don't cheat.
Callum, did you cheat?
No, I don't know how to cheat.
Well, they don't ban you for nothing.
I don't know. I didn't cheat.
You must have cheated. Do you see this? Do you see this?
Yes.
Look at the TV whenever I take this out, right?
Okay.
Just look. It's all to do with this. This USB had.
You photoshopped it properly.
I did.
Number 1. Okay, just a heads up, there's basically no context for this video. We don't know who this kid is, what he did to get banned, or whether he managed to get unbanned in the end. With that said, his and his friends' reactions are so funny that putting them on the list wasn't enough. We just had to give him the top spot. I don't know, there's just something about how shocked everybody sounds, and then the poor kid just lets loose with every curse word in the book. Not just that, but his voice is hilarious. It's like he's personally yelling at the game mods from all the way across the room. I do hope he eventually gets unbanned, but if not, then there's a bright side. After all, if he's perma-banned, maybe he'll spend a little bit more time outside or, I don't know, anything but raging this hard.
Okay, right now you're
you'll be seeing someone here about to get banned right now during, so I'm gonna let y'all see this.
Yeah, here.
Oh, snap.
Psych? Oh, what the hell?
Yep, and there it is.
Did you get banned?
Wait.
Did you get banned?
No fucking way! No way!
You got banned?
Dude, what the fuck did I do?
And there's a video on the top 5 kids who got banned from Fortnite. If you like gaming videos and also my little voice, I just did a gaming top 5 on Top 5 Gaming. Feel free to go check out my side gaming top 5 channel where we post a ton more Fortnite top 5s and a lot more generic gaming videos, and I'll be responding to as many people as I can on there. Also, if you subscribe right now and like the video, I'll give you 3.2 million pennies. Oh wait, I'm not Mr. Beast, but just do it anyways. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.